Hello everyone. Welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. 90-Day Fiancé. I know why Michael Ilesanmi won't return to the franchise despite exciting American dream and dating history. Michael Ilesanmi is currently enjoying his life in the United States, and I don't think he'll return to the 90-Day Fiancé franchise again. In his late 20s, the Nigerian man fell in love with Angela Deem on Facebook. He pursued her online and eventually invited her to Nigeria to meet him and his family. Michael and Angela appeared on 90-Day Fiancé before the 90 days to showcase their unique love story. Despite significant cultural differences, the couple seemed to get along well. Michael and Angela were clearly in love despite their 22-year age gap. I had high hopes for Michael and Angela's relationship after their first season, but I was surprised by their drastic personality changes in subsequent reality TV appearances. Michael shocked me by cheating on Angela, while she verbally abused and attempted to control him. In late 2023, Angela brought Michael to the United States in hopes of fixing their relationship, but she only stayed with her for a few months before fleeing her home. Michael attributed their failed marriage to Angela's suspicious and abusive behavior. He is now living in his own place in Houston, Texas. I think Michael won't return to the 90-Day Fiancé franchise for a few reasons, with his recent tragic breakup with Angela being the most prominent. Michael met Angela at a young age and put significant effort into his unconventional relationship, despite major red flags such as their age gap and cultural differences. After spending 6 years with his American wife, Michael is now battle-worn, bruised, tired, and single. In my opinion, the 90-Day Fiancé franchise alum isn't ready to start dating another woman so soon. Angela has expressed her intentions to have Michael deported because she believes he scammed her. Michael, on the other hand, maintains his innocence. He recently raised over $50,000 through a fundraising campaign, intending to use that money to hire the best lawyer to defend him in court against his estranged wife. Due to this legal case, he may not want to be involved in romantic connections. When Michael ended his relationship with Angela, he explained that he ran away from her house because he was tired of constant abuse. He expressed concern for his own well-being and a desire for a peaceful life. I believe that Michael will remain committed to finding inner peace. If he were to appear on reality TV again, he would have to contend with the spotlight and the drama that comes with it. This would likely bring personal challenges, relationship issues, and other obstacles, adding more pressure to his mind and hindering his ability to pursue his American dream. I believe Michael has worked hard to become likable on social media. He has created a large fan base of social media users who truly care about him. I think he wouldn't want to jeopardize his current public image by appearing on reality TV again. He wouldn't want to change his image of a victim by showing viewers a different side of him. Michael aims to appeal to viewers in order to become a well-known social media influencer, and appearing on a 90-Day Fiancé spin-off doesn't align with his goal. Michael probably wants to distance himself from anything related to 90-Day Fiancé to focus on his new life. He seems more interested in forming new friendships and being an active member of his new family. He has been expanding his network, improving his routine, and living a relaxed life. I don't think he would trade his calm life for 15 minutes of fame. I also believe the network won't cast Michael because of his passive personality. Unlike Angela, Big Ed Brown, and other controversial reality TV stars, Michael is a more down-to-earth person. He doesn't like to stir up drama, which makes him predictable and uninteresting. The show only casts people who enjoy creating chaos and being part of dramatic moments. In my opinion, they may not allow Michael to appear on the show by himself, as his presence may not attract as many viewers as they anticipate. There is a greater likelihood of Angela appearing on TV again than Michael. Unlike popular cast members such as Big Ed, Natalie Mordovtseva, Debbie Johnson, and Tanya Maduro, who appeared in 90-Day, The Single Life, Michael is currently embroiled in an annulment battle with Angela. There is limited information available about Michael's legal status in the United States, so it is possible that he could be at risk of deportation and may have to return to Nigeria in 2025. Angela will not rest until she sees Michael face the consequences for abandoning her in February 2024. Therefore, Michael shouldn't give her additional reasons to criticize him by showcasing his next romantic relationship on reality TV. It would be wiser for Michael to keep his future relationships away from the limelight. The internet is full of critics and speculators, so it won't be in Michael's best interest to publicize his romantic life on social media. Instead, he should focus on sharing more about his legal case, as 90-Day Fiancé fans would be more supportive of that. Few figures in the 90-Day Fiancé universe have managed to stir up as much debate, sympathy, and frustration as Michael Ilesanmi. His journey alongside Angela Deem has been one of the franchise's longest-running storylines, spanning multiple seasons, spin-offs, and countless explosive arguments. Viewers have seen him as the devoted Nigerian husband, the long-distance partner yearning for a visa, and the man at the center of Angela's dramatic outbursts. Yet, despite all the attention and his long-awaited arrival in the US, the question of whether Michael will return to the franchise looms large. And the truth is, I don't think he will, despite the lure of the American dream that has motivated so many others. The reason is not as simple as fatigue from filming or Angela's chaotic behavior. Michael's absence moving forward is rooted in something deeper. The emotional toll of reality TV, the loss of privacy, and the desire to finally live life on his own terms. The American dream versus reality TV nightmare. For years, Michael's storyline revolved around his dream of coming to America. Fans watched him endure endless skepticism from Angela's family, her insecurities, and her threats of breaking up if he didn't comply with her wishes. To many, his determination to stick around was tied solely to the green card process. But what viewers often forget is that Michael wasn't just chasing a visa. He was chasing an opportunity. His life options were limited, especially given the financial challenges he openly discussed on the show. America represented stability, opportunity, and the promise of a brighter future. But the path he took to get there, via the franchise, came with a heavy price. Instead of being celebrated as a man who wanted a better future, he was painted as either a gold digger or a victim of Angela's domineering personality. Every move was scrutinized. Every social media post sparked rumors. Even his loyalty was questioned on camera and online. The American dream for Michael became entangled with the nightmare of reality TV editing and fandom judgment. The toll of Angela Deem. No discussion about Michael can exist without mentioning Angela. She was his ticket to the franchise, but also the main reason his experience became unbearable. Their relationship was a roller coaster of yelling, cursing, ultimatums, and makeups that never felt genuine. Angela's explosive personality may have been entertaining to fans, but to Michael, it was a source of endless stress. From demanding he cut off social media accounts to accusing him of cheating every other episode, Angela treated him less like a partner and more like property. For years, viewers begged Michael to get out, or questioned why he stayed. Some believed he was trapped by the hope of immigration, while others saw glimpses of genuine affection between the two. But either way, the dynamic was toxic. Now that he has finally broken free and is charting his own course in America, returning to the franchise would risk putting him right back under Angela's shadow. Desire for independence. What Michael wants now, more than fame or money, is independence. Fans need to remember, Michael is still young. He has spent his entire adult life tied to Angela and the narrative the producers spun around them. That narrative reduced him to Angela's husband, with very little attention paid to his own personality, interests, or dreams. Even when he tried to express himself, Angela often shut him down. Now that he has separated himself from her, Michael has the chance to build his own identity outside of the cameras. That might mean pursuing work, education, or even relationships in America. But without a crew following him around, without producers editing his storylines, and without the constant judgment of fans. Simply put, the man wants to breathe. The trauma of public scrutiny. Reality TV stardom isn't easy. Some thrive under the attention, turning it into businesses, influencer careers, or new opportunities. Others, however, wither under the spotlight. Michael falls into the latter category. Over the years, he's endured not only Angela's wrath but also the vitriol of fans. Online commentary labeled him everything from a scammer to a saint. Every time he appeared on screen, social media erupted with hot takes about his motives. That level of public dissection takes a toll on anyone's mental health. Why would Michael want to sign up for more of it? Especially now, when his freedom and privacy are finally within reach. A quiet life is the real dream. One of the biggest misconceptions about immigrants chasing the American dream is that it's always about fame or fortune. For Michael, it may be about something far simpler. Peace. Peace from Angela's endless fights. Peace from producers asking him to rehash his trauma. Peace from fans who never stop questioning his intentions. He has put in the years of emotional labor, and now he deserves to live quietly if he chooses. For someone like Michael, the real dream may not be the cameras, the spin-offs, or the interviews. It may be waking up, going to work, and living in a community where people know him as Michael the Man, not Michael from 90 Day Fiancé. Why TLC won't let go easily? Of course, TLC would love for Michael to return. His storyline with Angela has been a ratings goldmine, and his personal life without her could easily fuel new seasons. Imagine the intrigue of Michael dating in America, navigating independence, or reconnecting with his Nigerian roots while adjusting to life in a new country. But just because TLC wants it doesn't mean Michael will agree. After everything he's endured, he may finally understand the cost of staying tied to reality TV. His refusal would be his way of reclaiming power. The final reason. At the end of the day, Michael's choice not to return boils down to one thing: self-preservation. Reality TV gave him a pathway to the US, but it also nearly destroyed his dignity. Staying in the franchise would mean reopening wounds, reliving trauma, and keeping himself tied to Angela's chaotic orbit. Stepping away, however, means starting fresh, reclaiming his narrative, and living a life not defined by producers or fandoms. Michael Ilesanmi has finally reached America, but that doesn't mean he owes TLC or fans more of his story. His real victory isn't being on television. It's walking away from it. Final thoughts. When fans look back at Michael's journey, they'll remember the drama, the tears, and the chaos of his relationship with Angela. But if he disappears from our screens, it won't be because he failed the American dream. It will be because he finally understood what it truly means. The American dream isn't about cameras, spin-offs, or social media clout. For Michael, it's about freedom, independence, and peace of mind. And that's why, no matter how tempting the offer, I know he won't return to the franchise.